السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا بطلابي الأعزاء، معاكم تيتشر إسراء عمر، معلمة اللغة الإنجليزية لجميع المراحل التعليمية. I'm teacher إسراء عمر. I'm going to teach you English for all levels. So, let's start our session today. Okay, today inshallah we are going to speak about the past simple. But before we are going to speak about the past, I just want you to look at this picture. What do you see in this picture? I think it's a class, but this class was empty yesterday. This class was yesterday, not today. So we can say the class was empty yesterday. So what about this picture? In this picture, there are many students in the class, and this picture is today. So we can say the class is full today. So the first sentence, we described the picture in the past or yesterday and we said was empty. But when we describe the second picture, we said that this class is full today. Okay, so what about this picture? We can say yesterday it was sunny. It was sunny. But in this picture, we can say today is cloudy. Cloudy. So when we want to describe something in the past, we use was, and if we want to describe something in the present, we use is. So, if I ask you a question, where were you yesterday at 3 o'clock? We can say that I was at the park. I use here was, not is. So I said I was at the park. So the second question, was it sunny yesterday? Yes, it was. So I'm speaking about something that happened in the past, not the present. So today, inshallah, we are going to take the past simple tense. The past simple tense is the tense that we use when we want to speak about something that happened in the past, when we want to describe something that happened in the past, not in the present. Like in this picture, as you see, this man was young, but nowadays he is an old man. So in the past, he was old. So how can I form the past simple by a sentence? So we have the sentence in English. You have to remember it consists of subject, verb, and complement. And today we are going to speak specifically about verb be. Verb be in the past could be was or were. Was or were. So if I want to use was, it depends on the subject. If the subject is I, he, she, or it, so I have to use the verb was. But if the subject is we, you, and they, so we have to use were. So when we use was and were verb be in the past, it depends on the subject. If the subject is singular, so we have to use was. And if the subject is plural, so we have to use were. Okay, let's take some examples. The first example is you were late yesterday. So here we use were, not was, because the subject here is plural, which is you. So we have to say you were, not you was. They were happy yesterday. So we use also were here because the subject is plural. The next example is I was so tired yesterday. So here we use was because the subject here is singular, which is I. So I have to say I was so tired last Monday. And also the last example, he was at school yesterday. And also we use was because the subject here is singular. So we have to say he was, she was, it was. And also we say you were, they were, we were, and so on. Okay? So if I ask a question, when I want to make a sentence, for example, I want to say, I was tired or I were tired. May I use I was or I were? I was tired or I were tired? Yes, we have to use I was, not I were, because we said that we have to use was with I because I is a singular subject. Okay, thank you so much for you, my students. This is the end of our session today.